Hello, everyone. It is Kia Kelly, video marketing and and social media strategist. Talking to you today about content and money. Why your content may not be making you any money. That is what we're talking about today and how to change that. Okay. I'm going to check on my Facebook page really quickly because oftentimes my live stream doesn't go to Facebook. And so I want to make sure that it's working. Okay, so it's blinking that we're live, but it's not actually sharing with everybody. All right, let's change that. Edit privacy, public. All right, changed audience. Okay, think we're good. All right, so welcome everybody. Really glad that you guys are here today. We're going to talk about your content, why it may not be making you any money, and then we will do lots of Q&A. I don't have another call for, let me see, what's today? I don't have another call for a little while, so I'm going to try to be here as long as I can. But if you guys wouldn't mind, just join in and tell me what city, state, or country you may be watching me from. That's AT&T. I have to call them back. I've been having quite the day today. Earlier today, my AC wasn't working in this new apartment that I'm in, and then now the Wi-Fi. So I'm like, we're going to talk to AT&T later. I was on a half an hour with them. Anyway, so what city, state, or country are you guys watching me from? I am here in hot Houston, Texas. I love Houston, but it's definitely hot Houston, Texas for sure. I see Jess Kurz is in Detroit. It says Dewey, Italy. Are you in Italy? I'm curious. Hey, Flora. So we're having a conversation today about your content, why it's not making you any money, and how to make it make you money. All right. You're in Milan, Italy. Love it. You are in Dusseldorf, Germany. Love it. We met at Atomicon. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. This is Rainbow Marie, United States. Well, hello, hello. Glad you're here. Hey, from California. All right. So let's have a conversation. So I taught a class earlier today at 9 a.m. I'm teaching it again tonight at 7:30 called Four Ways to Monetize Your Social Media. And one of the things that I did, the beginning of the call was I was asking everybody, how much money, hey, Chicago, how much money have you made from social media? And some people said, hey, California, Flora, said $5,000. Most people said 0. And so what I did was this morning, I kinda took them through, um, why I feel like most people aren't making money on social media. And what I wanna do is I wanna ask you, why do you think that most people are not making money on social media? Let's talk. I want to have like a dialogue conversation because I want to try to be here for as long as I can. Maybe 30 minutes, maybe 45, 30 for sure, but maybe 45. But in order to be able to help you as much as I can, I kind of need you to kind of talk to me. Okay. So, all right, let's see what you guys are saying. Let's see. Not talking to your target audience. Okay, I can see that. Hello from Atlanta, Georgia. No direction. Okay. What else? Why do you think that you or other people are not making money? Okay. You said arrow. What's arrow mean? ERO. What does that mean? Not being consistent, lack of clarity. Okay. Wrong type of content. Okay. All right. Okay. What else? What are the reasons why you think people are not making money? Not posting enough, okay? And then we have aren't offering consistent value to target audience, okay? All right, not posting enough. Let's do one more. One more reason why you think that people are not making money. Their content isn't making them money. Okay, clear on brand. All right, lack of storytelling. All right, so here is the deal. There's a lot of reasons why people may not be making money on social media. Okay, if that's you and you're like, I'm not making money on social, just type me in the chat. That just lets me know who is here and who's watching. Okay, so let's talk about some of those reasons. Okay, so one of the more obvious reasons is because if you're not selling, you're not making any money. Okay. If you're not selling, you're not going to make any money. That's a fact, right? Oftentimes I work with people who say, well, I don't want to seem salesy. Okay. I don't want to seem salesy. That's amazing. 72,000 followers. Congratulations. That's awesome. Okay. Uh, yeah, landscape mode. Um, so, um, Okay, y'all are saying that you didn't make any money. Not gonna make any money, okay? So I forgot where I was going with that. Okay, so one of the things is the fact that if you're not selling, I have a lot of clients, when they meet me, they say, "I wanna make money, but I don't wanna be salesy." Okay? "I wanna make money, but I don't wanna be salesy." Okay? Well, here's the deal, right? You have to sell. It just is what it is. You have to sell, right? The reason why I have this microphone is because ATR 2100 sold it. The reason why I have this dress is because Target sold it. The reason why I'm wearing this Aura ring is because Aura Ring sold it to me. If they didn't sell it, then they couldn't make money from me. They had to sell it. So one of the number one reasons is if you are not selling, that is why you are not making money. Who here would say sales make you feel you scared? If that's you, just type me. And that's let's have a conversation about that. We're gonna talk about a couple things, but one thing we're gonna talk about is actually selling. If you find yourself feeling scared about selling, just type me. Okay. Thank you for being honest, Shauna. And then reclaim. I can't see your full name, but reclaim somebody. You said yes. Okay. Who else feels scared about selling? Okay? Like, I know there's a delay, so I'm gonna keep saying that because I have to keep repeating it until, you guys respond in the chat, but I know that there's a delay. Like, I'm here and I'm talking, but there's, like, a delay. This screen and then this screen and then this screen. I'm on one stream, but I have Instagram comments pulled up, Facebook comments pulled up, and then TikTok comments pulled up. Okay, so let's talk about sales. It's really important to understand let's just talk about this water bottle. Y'all just saw me with this water bottle, right? The owner of this water bottle, their job is to figure out who wants this, who needs this. If I create this, who is my person that I am trying to sell this to? Who is it? Me. The reason why this company got me to buy it was first off was the price, right? It was a great price. Second of all, it had this little thing on it, right? Because yes, I don't mind carrying things like this, but if I'm able to carry things like this a little bit here and there, it just is what it is. So it was price, right? And then how I could carry it. Then it was the fact that it could keep my drink hot or cold for 12 hours. Okay. It could keep my drink hot or cold for 12 hours. Now, the only way that I knew that it would keep my drink hot or cold for 12 hours is because they told me that it did. They had to tell me that this will hold it cold or hot for 12 hours. Okay. And so then they put it in Target. I think it was Target. They put it in Target, they put it on display. And when the time came for me to buy a water bottle, I bought it. Okay. And I wasn't, while I would love to have had it in a different color, I really wanted it for those other reasons. So they had to sell it. Okay. This dress that I am wearing from Target, very simple dress, but somebody had to create it, somebody had to make it in my size, and then they had to get it into Target. Right. So when it came time when I was in Target looking for clothes, I love wearing dresses. And so I was looking for something that was cute. I could add different things to. I could do it in heels, I could do it in flats, I could do it in tennis shoes, whatever. And then I love to have dresses that have pockets. And so when I was in Target searching for clothes, it had everything I was looking for. It was cute. It fits my curved frame, the way it's loose and all the things. It has pockets and it was in my targeted money that I wanted to spend on a dress. They had to sell it. Okay. I work with different coaches for my own business. And in order for me to invest in that coach, that person has to sell me on why I should invest in them, how they can help me. Right. And so, with that, they have to sell it. They have to sell me on the reason why I should work with them. Okay. So for you, whatever it is that you're trying to do, if you're trying to make money online and you're not making money, one reason is because you are not selling. Okay. One reason is because you're not selling. If you are an affiliate of somebody's product, service, or whatever, you have got to sell. I know there's many people here that utilize TikTok Shop, or you want to use TikTok Shop and you want to make money. In order to make money on TikTok Shop, you've got to learn how to sell those products on TikTok Shop. You can't just post it. You got to learn how to sell so that you can be compensated when people are buying those products, right? Like me, I have an amazing digital course teaching you how to use vertical short form video to grow an online brand and sell your products online. In order for me to sell that course, I have got to sell. I've got to sell it. Okay. So that's the number one thing, first off, today. If you're not currently selling, then that is why you are not making money online. Second thing could be because you don't have a product, right? Who here would say, I would sell if I have something, but I don't have anything? If you don't have anything, type a zero. That's just going to let me know who's here. That's not to shame anybody. That's just so I can see who is actually here. Okay. So if you don't have a product, then you can't make any money. Okay. So a product could be a physical product, a product could be a digital product, and then a product, of course, could be somebody else's products, right? So for the longest time, I was promoting other people's digital courses. They were offering something that I wasn't offering, and then I could promote the digital course to my community for them, and then I will get paid a percentage of all the sales, right? And so that's one way. Obviously, we can all go on TikTok and become a part of TikTok Shop and then start promoting other people's products and make money that way. But either way, you've got to choose what is the product you're going to sell, right? You've got to choose what is the product that you are going to sell. So you've got to create something, all right? You've got to decide that, okay, this thing that I have or I want to have is worth creating, right? This thing that I want to have is worth creating. Let's just say that you are someone and you do sewing, you sew things or whatever, right? And you actually want to coach people on how to sew, right? You can definitely do that, right? So you have the thoughts in your mind, you have the ideas, but you haven't actually created how you're gonna, the product. You got to create it. Okay. You have to create it. If you're saying you're going to create a course or group coaching program or whatever, and you're going to teach people how to actually sew, you've got to create it, because if you don't create it, you can't sell it. I mean, I know it sounds like duh when I say it, but I'm just telling you the truth, right? If you're gonna be able to make the money, you got to create you got to create the offer, and then you've got to sell it. Okay? So if someone is saying, "I want to make my first digital course," you've got to create the course, right? You will sell people into that course as soon as you create it. I know it sounds crazy when you hear me say it like that, but it's true. Who here would say you want to do this, and that, but you haven't created anything? Right? You want to make all this money, you want to do all this stuff, but you haven't created anything. There's no shame. I just want us to be, as a community, just to be honest about, okay, I say I want to do this, and this, but I haven't started anything. Right? Okay. Glow Up Health Hottie is saying me to everything. I love you so much. Right? If you are going to make money, you've got to create whatever it is you want to make money from. That's like if you want to be a content creator and you want to make money through views on your videos, you want to make money through brands. Guess what? You can't make money from brands if you're not creating content. Okay? Because if a brand, let's just say Sony, if Sony is going to hire us to market their cameras, they are looking for people that can create great content. And then sometimes they are looking for people that have an audience. But Sony doesn't know if you can create content if you're not creating content. right? If you are not creating content, then Sony doesn't know that you know how to create content. Okay. That's like I am here in Houston and I have been wanting to do some in person live events, right? And here's the deal, I can't have no live events if I don't have a live event. Okay. I wanted to get creators together, make new friends, and all the things, but it won't happen if I don't start creating something, right? So, what I have to do, I have to find a venue and I have to go out and see who would want to come to this event. And then I have to then promote it to get people to the event, right? I have the idea, just need the help getting started. Okay, that's honest. That's good. Okay. Who else? Who else here has an idea? You just haven't gotten started yet. Okay. Now, here is what I will say to that. All right. How do I say this? All right. TikTok, I keep seeing buffering. Can y'all see this okay? Y'all okay on TikTok? Okay, here's the deal when it comes to creating the actual thing that you want to use to make money. Okay, oftentimes we have the desire to make money, right? So let me use some visuals. All right, let's see. If you guys have ever watched me live, I usually use a lot of visuals. Okay, here we go. This is you. No, this is you. This is more colorful. And you want to make money. You want to create something and you want to make money. Here is somebody that has done it, right? They've created, you've seen them crush it and all the things. They have done it. And so you want this person to help you to make money, right? Here is the deal, this person had to do a lot of stuff in order to learn what they've learned, in order to get to wherever they've gotten to, right? And if you want to learn from this person, you're going to have to invest in this person, right? I'll give you an example. One of the things I knew was that I knew I could be financially successful. I knew I could be successful. I knew that I didn't have a job to have a job the rest of my life. I knew that, but I had no idea how I was going to go from working for Sprint Corporate to owning my own business. I had no idea. So guess what I had to do? This is what I wanted. I had to invest. I invested in my first coach. First thing was $300. I knew the girl. I had her personal phone number. I could call her if I needed to. I paid for an hour of her time and I did consulting with her. Then I paid for a coach, right? $10,000 for the year. Did I have $10,000 to pay her? No, I did not. Did I get on a payment plan? Yes, I did. Okay. So this is what I wanted. I paid a coach for a year to teach me and help me along with the things that I did not know. From there, I started to build my business and make money online. And then I kept reinvesting so people could help me with the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Right. Just today, I'm involved in a community called EOA, which is Entrepreneur Organization Accelerator. And these like multi millionaires, they are in EO and they mentor people that are in EOA that are not multi-millionaires. Okay. In order to get to EO, you have to make a minimum of $2 million per year. Okay. So I just invested today for the third time in EOA to be mentored by EO. Now, it cost me to be there. But if I'm trying to get to $2 million per year, why would I not invest in who could help me to get there? Right now, listen, sometimes these investments are expensive, you know. However, this is us. If we're trying to get to where this person is or wherever we want to get to, somebody has to help us. And so we have to be willing to pay for that person to help us. You know, I tell people all the time, because I meet people all the time. They ask me, "Can you mentor me?" And I'm like, "I don't mentor. I don't do mentoring." They go, "Why not?" I'm like, "Because I to run a business is very exhausting. You know, I don't have a job. I don't just get to do one job. I run the whole thing. It's very exhausting." And so where my business is right now, I just don't have the time to do my business. And then when I'm not at work, now mentor somebody in business. When I'm off work, I want to do nothing. I want to watch TV. I want to go outside. I want to go to the pool. I want to travel. I don't want to do anything related to business. At some point, I would definitely do mentoring, right? And so I have to always remind people that if we want someone to help us to get to where we want to get to, we have to be willing to invest, right? Like, I know it's going to sound kind of mean when I say it. We invest in stuff all day every day. We invest in stuff all day every day, but sometimes we're not willing to invest in people that can help us get to where we need to get to, right? Like I pay a membership to who I pay membership Hulu and Netflix and Sprint for my phone, AT&T for my internet, my rent, my light. I pay all these monies into all these different things. Or Ring for like the service, Apple for their service. I'm paying all these people for these things that I want. And so for those of us that want to get to wherever level we want to get to, we have to be willing to invest, right? Let me see. I think what happens a lot of people is don't have the funds, but would love to invest in themselves. Listen, I can appreciate that. Let me tell you guys where I started. So I was just creating a video showcasing where I was. So when I first started online, I had just gone through a divorce. We were broke. I was making $22,000 a year. $22,000 a year going through a divorce. I paid for the divorce. Okay. Because otherwise I would still be married to the guy. Right. So I paid for the divorce. I had choices to make. I was like, here is where I am. How am I going to get here? Right. Listen, I turned off my internet, no, excuse me, my cable. I turned off cable for an entire year, right? And I didn't have cable. And cable at the time was like 100 and something dollars. I took that $100 and I put it towards somebody helping me. I didn't get my eyebrows done for like over a year. I know that sounds crazy, right? This is crazy right now. One of my fake accounts is here in my room, in my TikTok room. These fake accounts are here in my room. It's so weird. Anyway, so there were so many things that I sacrificed, I just did without, so that I could put it into somebody helping me, right? Like I'm not saying if somebody is making $7 an hour, it's really hard to invest in a coach. It just is. I remember making $7 an hour, very hard to invest in a coach at that level. So this is not saying you can't. No, I get it. I 100% get it. Okay. Oh, thanks. You've been watching me all pandemic. Hey, glad you're here. Pandemic is over. Hold up. Anyway. So I get it. But if a person has other subscriptions to other things that they're paying for, if this person is going out to eat periodically, they're going to fast food or whatever, they're doing luxury type things, then we can definitely invest. I'm not saying when you're at the level where you're barely eating. Nope, I'm not saying that. I am talking about if a person is able to invest in other things, then we can invest in somebody helping us get to where we want to get to. Again, I started with $22,000 a year. Okay. I can't even tell you how many jobs I applied to, how many interviews that I did to try to get a better job. Ugh, I remember that time. It was so awful, but it was what it was, right? And the thing about it was I was willing to go from this stage to this stage to this stage to this stage, right? So one of the things that I did smart when I was going through a divorce, I got a job and then I got back into network marketing. I love network marketing. I love the good companies, right? And I was like, okay, I'm going to build this network marketing company and I'm going to utilize this money to help me. So some of the money that I made through network marketing part-time helped me to invest in a coach, right? But I had to first invest in the network marketing business. I had to first start doing what I was doing in the network marketing business to even make any kind of money to then have money to invest. Does that make sense? I talk about it in my book, right? What chapter is that? Let me see. I wrote this book like 4 years ago. And it's chapter, is it number 2? Hustling isn't just for drug dealers. Yes. Chapter 2. Hustling isn't just for drug dealers. And in chapter 2, I talk about the hustle. And the hustle that okay, sorry, somebody texted me. The hustle I referred to in the book is network marketing. right? I love network marketing. It's a great way to make an amazing living, and you can take that money and reinvest it into other things, similar to you getting from where you are to where you want to go, right? I'm just saying, if this is where we are and we're trying to get to this space, somebody's got to help us to get there. So, one of the reasons we're not making money is because we're not investing. Okay. And then the third reason that I'm talking about today is because we're not showing up. Who here would agree that you are not showing up consistently? Type of one, right? You're not showing up consistently. So I said you're not selling, you're not investing, and you're not showing up. I'm not saying all three is you, but I'm saying right now, who here would say that you're not showing up consistently? Okay. Glow Up Health Hottie said, me girl, me girl, me. Okay. My question is, which coach is to trust? I feel like everybody says they are a coach, but which one? Okay. Here is the deal. How do I say this? People are good at what they are good at, period, right? Everybody knows what they know. And everybody is going to tell you that they are good at ABC because to them and their experience, that is what they are good at. And so I don't think that most people are lying. I think that most people are saying they are good at what they are good at, right? Me, I am good at TikTok marketing, but you can put me up against some TikTok people that teach TikTok, and some of them may beat the brakes off of me. Why? Because we are good at what we are good at. It doesn't make me bad or them good. It just means that we're all at our own levels, right? So somebody that fully understands TikTok shop will beat the brakes off of me. Why? I don't understand it yet. I haven't invested the time and energy to learn what is happening with TikTok shop. It's on my agenda. It just wasn't on my priority list, right? So I am good with teaching you TikTok marketing strategies, video marketing strategies, but some people may know other things that I don't know. It doesn't make me less of a good coach, but also you got to vet people, right? You have to vet people before you start spending money with people. You got to find out what is their real success. How long have you been watching them? How long have you been engaging with them? What are their students saying? Do they have real testimonials, right? And talk to them, ask them, do you have any testimonials? When I try to invest in high-end coaching, I ask all type of questions. I say, can I speak to any of your successful students? And the good coaches go, here, boom, immediately. They introduce me to a bunch of people immediately because they ain't got nothing to hide. They're like, of course, here are these people, right? When people ask me, because we have a course called Vertical Video Mastery and it's open right now. When people ask me, do you have any successful students? We're like, of course we do. First of all, on the sales page. Two, we can send you a ton of them on email, right? We don't have a problem if you're asking us for our success stories, right? So you've got to vet people. Just because somebody's price is high doesn't make them a good coach. Just because somebody's price is low doesn't make them a good coach. You have to invest time in figuring out who you really want to be with, right? That's like me. I just moved to Houston. And when I lived here previously, I attended two different churches. They were fine. But I knew that when I was coming back 5 years later, I'm not the same person. And so I'm looking for something very specific with a church. And so I was very selective. Those two churches, I did not go back to them because I knew, because I'm watching them online, I'm like, that's not where I want to go thank you, for where I am right now. So then other people were like, you should go to this church. My pastor back in San Diego was like, go see this person. He's a lot like me. You'll enjoy him. I said, okay. I really like my pastor back in San Diego. Went to this church and he wasn't there the first Sunday, but the service was good. And so then I said, let me go when he comes back. He came back. I listened to him and I was like, that's my guy. I came back the next Sunday and I'm like, that's my guy. I just watched him online last night. I said, that's my guy, right? Not because he is like, oh my God, he is famous. And that, no, your girl is looking for something specific. I am going to bring things to that church and I want that. Nope, not Pastor Keon. He's awesome, but he's not my guy, right? And that church is going to bring things to me, right? And so when I was like, okay, when I was experiencing the church, experiencing the pastor, I said, yep, that's it. That's me, right? And listen, just because I chose this church over other churches doesn't make the other churches bad. No, it means that I need something specific and I got to find what I need, and that is where I'm going to go. So that's what I chose, right? So for you, as it pertains to the coach that you're going to work with, you've got to find out, what do you need? Right? And really, really know that when you're investing in that person, that person is who you need. Does that make sense? And that is your duty to figure that out. It's not for them to tell you that when they're selling. We all can sell. I can sell condoms to the Pope. I'm telling you, I have been in sales my whole life. I can sell condoms to the Pope. I won't do it, Christian. But I'm telling you, I've been in sales my whole life. Okay. That is why I don't go on a lot of first dates, because every man I go on a date with, at the end of it, he is just like, we're going to get married. And I'm like, it ain't even because I did anything to him. It's because I know how to sell. I know how to make you fall in love with me without saying a whole lot. Why? I've been in sales my entire life. You know what I mean? So I don't do it. Right? That's why when I'm selling my services to people, listen, I tell people straight up, this is what you're going to get. I'm going to help you with this. And when people say, well, can you help me with this? I say, nope. Do you help with this? Nope. If it's not in exactly what we do, I say, nope, nope, no. Well, do you think it's going to be for me? Nope. Why? I'm not going to try to get you in here knowing it's not going to help you, knowing I'm not going to offer what you need. No, what's the point? Because then you're going to want a refund. You're going to be upset. No, you need to know who you need and what you need, and then invest in that particular person. Right. And that means you got to do just research, asking questions, and all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? People ask me all type of questions all the time, right? Like our course right now, Vertical Video Mastery, is open, right? And where we're enrolling people in that want to learn how to build an online community, how to use short form video, how to go viral, how to sell their products and services. And as people are considering enrolling on the inside of our course, they're asking me a lot of questions, and they should be, right? Why? Because if they're going to invest their money and their time on the inside of this course experience with me, then we've got to make sure that we're giving them what it is that they're supposed to get on the inside of this course. Otherwise, I'm taking advantage of people, and I'm just not going to do that. Does that make sense? I'm just not going to do that. All right. So for you, I really want you going, okay, I want to make money. I know I have to sell. Okay. I know I have to have a product. And I also know that I have to invest and I have to show up. Okay. You gotta show up, right? Like I'm showing up right now to you guys serving, right? Same thing. The same way I show up is the same way you have to show up. Okay. In order to make money in your business, or even start and create a business and make money online. Okay. All right. Well, let's open up for some questions. It's 2:49. Let's open up for some questions. Okay. You got questions? Feel free to ask me here in the chat. For some reason, TikTok is still buffering. I'll redo that. Hopefully, y'all can still see me here on TikTok. But what kind of questions you guys have? Now, I do want to invite you guys all to our course. It's called the Vertical Video Mastery. Now, this is a live and digital course. Okay. So, what happens in this course is, first things first, we understand that most people are clueless to creating videos online, that you're dealing with confidence issues, low self esteem. You're just like, I don't know about showing up. And so, one of the first things that we're doing on the inside of this course is we're creating a safe space, right? A safe space for you to be able to say, okay, I'm brand new to this. I'm just getting started. What do I do? Right. So, first thing you're going to do is you're going to take our quiz, and it's going to give you your vertical video mastery style. It's going to tell you the type of content that you should be creating based upon your style. Okay. Then we're going to teach you what every great video needs, how to create videos on vertical video, how to edit them, and then how to get a video to go viral and selling your products and services. All of this is in the digital experience, the course experience. Then what we do is we have live group coaching. So every week, you and me and everyone will be in a group coaching experience. And then I'm going to be there coaching you deeper on each module, because each module is going to open up each week. We're all going to walk through the course together, and I'm going to go deeper with you. Now, another thing that we're doing is extreme accountability. Okay. And not in a bad way, but extreme accountability. And what that looks like is this: most people need someone to tell them to show up. Most people need someone to hold them accountable to showing up. So the pre-work inside this course is you promising that you're going to show up every single day for 15 minutes on the inside of the community. Just 15 minutes. You're going to come in the community, you're going to post in the community, you're going to read, answer questions, and connect with people in the community. And every single day, I am in the community. So the moment it opens, I'm going to be in there talking to you. You're going to be in there talking. You're going to start creating videos. You're going to be posting. All of us are going to be in there supporting you with the whole intent of you learning how to build an online brand on social media, creating videos, and then selling your products and services. That's the whole thing of what's happening on the inside of Vertical Video Mastery. It's not how to do great transitions. No, it's how to show up, create, and make money. That is what we are focused on the inside of Vertical Video Mastery. Okay. Now, the way that we have this set up is this course is 3 ways to pay. Now, one of the things that we started to encounter was we had a lot of people that wanted to join, but some of them are like, look, I don't have it to where I can just pay all this amount of money. Similar to what my girl said here earlier today, was some people want to do it, but they don't have the money to start. So we wanted to make it super easy. Okay. We wanted to make it super easy. So the course is $597. However, we created 3 payment options. One is $597. The second one is 2 payments of $327. And then this one is for the person that said, look, I know I need to do this. I want to do this. I want you to be the one to coach me. How can I join? So then we set up a 12-month payment plan, 12 months for $74, meaning you pay $74 today, you get access to everything. Okay. And then it's $74 a month for 12 months. That's it. So remember when someone said earlier, what if I can't listen? Every single person can do $74 a month. My what do you call that thing? My cable was $100 like 10 years ago, right? Many of you all have subscriptions to like everything, right? And if you got rid of some of them, you could invest so that you could learn how to show up online and how to start selling your products and services online, right? I guarantee you, everybody here that wants to be in VVM can be, we call it VVM, and you want to be in VVM, you can for $74 a month. I guarantee you, everybody here can do that, right? The challenge is that will you be willing to invest in yourself to learn from me to do so? Okay. Let me see. I got a question. Thinking about a one-on-one session with you, can you share a bit about the process of working with you? Yes. So right now we have our courses, which is what we're open right now. But a regular one-on-one session, what I like to do is VIP days. Okay. And a VIP day is where you get 4 hours, right? So it's either in person or it's on Zoom, right? I like to do VIP days because it's $2,500 for 4 hours. You fill out this form in detail. I create a whole plan for you, and then we are working together for basically an entire day. So if you're in Houston, you can meet in person, or you can fly into Houston if you want to. I get the location and then we work together. So it really just depends on what you want to have help with, right? Most people are like, I need a little bit clarity in my business. I need clarity in my offers. You may need clarity with your funnel, and then you need strategy for marketing. So that's if we do a VIP day. Okay. So if you might be interested in our course, VIP day, or just a 1 hour session, is it Shahar Paz? Shahar Paz? You can send me a DM and we can talk about what you may need help with. And that way we can determine what you actually need, if the course is good, or you're in Houston too. So you can actually come here. So that's great. You won't come to my house, but we'll meet together. Yeah, but you can send me a DM. Let's talk about that. Okay. Now, again, everybody that's here, all of you guys should probably be in VVM, Vertical Video Mastery, right? And you can join me right now for 74 bucks, right? Who here knows that you need help with showing up on video, that you need help understanding what to do with vertical video, and I'm the person that can help you? Listen, I already know. You don't even have to say it. You know that I am a person that can help you with that. I already know. I've been doing this a very, very, very long time. We have worked with thousands of people over the years. And I already know every single person that is here on all these streams. We're on TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. We're everywhere right now. And every single one of you guys, that if you were inside of Vertical Video Mastery, that I could help you go from wherever you are to where you want to go. But you have to be willing. I see my Wi-Fi froze. There we go. Okay. But you have to be willing to invest. And for $74, I think it's a no-brainer. It's $74 a month for 12 months. Okay. Now, I do want to do a quick Q&A. What questions do you guys have about everything we talked about today? Or what questions do you guys have about the course? If you want to join VVM, it's right here, verticalvideomastery.com. Okay. Now, if you're watching this and you're on Facebook or you're watching this on Instagram, you can just type vertical. If you type vertical in the comments, we'll send you a DM, an automatic DM. If you're watching this on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, or TikTok, you have to go to the link on the screen, verticalvideomastery.com. Okay. All right. What kind of questions do you guys have about everything we talked about today, as well as our course? Now, the course is open right now. And that's what you guys are asking. So the moment you join the course, you immediately start into our pre-work, right? We immediately start you into what you need to be doing to get started. Okay. And so then all of us start working through the course together. Okay. So all of us work through the course together. Is the course self-paced? Yes. Okay. So the moment you come into the course, you have modules open for pre-work and you start doing exactly what's in pre-work, right? Then we will release module 1 in a week and everybody will go through module 1 together. Okay. Once we're going through module 1 inside of the community, I'm talking to you every single day, making sure you're doing things. On Thursdays, we have our live group call, but every day I'm in the community. Okay. And then module 2 will open up a week later. And then module 3 will open up a week later. So we all walk through it together. That way you get a whole lot of support, for the 6 weeks. And then after the 6 weeks are over, you still have access to the course and you can still rewatch it and all that on your own. But for 6 weeks, we are like all of us together, working together, giving you all the support you need so you'll show up and be consistent. Because a lot of people, what they really need is the accountability, right? With somebody telling you, hey, where you at? What's going on with you? What are you doing? That's what most people need. And that's what you're getting for those 6 weeks when we're all walking through the modules together. Okay. Any more questions? Again, I know every last one of you guys can join VVM today. Every last one of you guys have $74 to join us today. I know you do, right? And you need to be in it, right? If you want to look and see all of my student testimonials, it's on the page. You can look at all the things. I ain't got nothing to hide. I told y'all, I've been doing what I've been doing a long time, a very long time. All right. All right. Okay. Any other questions? When does the course open? It's open right now. So the moment that you invest $74, you get access to pre-work instantly. We don't hold nothing back. Okay. And whether you're making one payment or you're doing the 12 monthly payments, you still get access to everything like everybody else. Okay. All right. Any other questions? I know we've been here for a little while. It's almost an hour. Any other questions? I know we have like a delay. I'm always have to be mindful of the fact that I'm here talking to you guys, but there's a delay for Instagram, for Facebook, for TikTok. There's a delay for all the things. Okay. No more questions? No, 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 no. Okay, you guys. Well, that is it for me today. I am actually teaching a class tonight at 6:30, so I'm gonna go and rest so I don't have to be here from 8 a.m. to 7, 8 o'clock at night. But I will chat with you guys soon. I look forward to seeing all of you guys on the inside of Vertical Video Mastery. If you have questions about it, feel free to send me an email or send me a DM. I am in my DMs. Me and my assistant are in our DMs. So we definitely will get back with you guys. Okay. All right, guys. And then Shahar, make sure you send me a DM. We'll talk about that. Okay. All right. I love you guys. I will see y'all in the next one. All right, guys. Bye.